well, something just came to mind, and it's like when you're running into blocks, like things aren't going the way that it should, um, like something's blocking you. You need to see something. There's something, that's not coming forward yet. The reason it's not going that way yet is because there's something you need to do, something you need to see. That's why you really need to be able to, um, meditate, sit in that stillness. I mean, you can have like music playing in the background as long as it's not, it needs to be something without words, something that's not going to influence anything. Like the frequency music that helps, or be out in nature, so that you can sit and listen. That still small voice. Sometimes it's speaking right to you and you're not realizing it. So you've got to get attuned so that you start picking that up, where you get better at it. And, you make mistakes. That's a part of learning. If you don't make mistakes, how do you learn? Right? So if something's blocking you, just learn that you have got to figure out what the keys are. What you got to do. Yes, the cat came to visit. Now you want to get in my lap. Either that or he thinks that I'm in his chair. Yeah. Turkey. What are you doing? But yeah, you've got to learn, and mistakes are the way you learn. You're trying to get through this path. Ow, cat. My hair's too long. I need a haircut. But if you're not able to go forward, something's blocking you. That's a course correct, or the universe trying to show you you're missing it. You need to spend time, meditation, because we can get distracted. We can be focused on something and missing what we need to see. So it makes such a big difference. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I really do see a lot of people doing, video channels and going through this process, and it helps other people. It's like we're students and teachers at the same time. While we're learning, we're here to talk about it, which helps us and it helps others that are going through this process. And where you vibe at is where someone picks up and starts watching it. It's absolutely okay to watch something that's not brand spanking new, because God's word is timeless. So you may, like if you see someone's newer videos and they don't make sense to you, you're like, what? Then go to their beginning videos and, go to where you're like, okay, now I get this, and you can start learning from there. And like I said, God's words, the divine's words, are timeless. And when someone's going through this process and learning, they're taking a walk with God. And you got to learn to go with the flow. There's even frequency music for that. There's a lot of frequency music for like everything. Frequency hurts, And there's different types. There's different kinds. You really need to look into that. And you may want to start with the ones that like maybe have a lot of views, so you don't, to where you get to where you're, how can I say, higher up, so that you don't end up on something that maybe has subliminals and they're not what it needs to say. Maybe someone that's not all the way healed. I don't know, but I'm just saying to safeguard it for your beginning, like you're clearing your chakras and listening to remove negative energy and remove like dense energy, negative energy from yourself, the home, your surroundings, and of course the chakras. But it's like you have to do this every day, cutting karmic cords. every single day. Okay? You want to have a routine. It's like something you have on in the background. You see why it's very important for everyone to be able to have access to internet. And for everyone to be able to have storage so that they can do all this stuff. It can be difficult. You can run into a block here, there, just everywhere. You have to, you're researching what you need to learn while you're also dealing with anything that's blocking you and why is it blocking you, what's going on with that. All right, y'all, take care.